Middle school parents, as all parents are concerned about readiness for high school. Many believe that their lack of readiness contributes directly to the dropout rate. Do you have suggestions as to how the school district can collaborate with its feeder schools to strengthen the skills of students entering high school, especially with regard to the schools where students underperform? And we'll begin with Ms. Njasulian.
One of the things that occurs to me often when we look at the budget crisis that we're facing and the lack of agency that a lot of our students feel is that we should be using our students as resources within the district. And it seems very obvious to me that we should be sending our high school students into appropriate situations with the middle school students to teach, to learn with them, and to build our community in ways that make us all stronger and that really bridge the divide that exists sometimes in our communities between people who have different economic situations and different backgrounds.
Ms. Corrali.
Well, as the parent of 2 middle school children, 2 boys, I am always thinking about this. So for me, what we have seen in success at Kewaskum Meadows Elementary School District is supporting the programs such as reading recovery and building up basic math skills at an early age. But also having worked in the East Palo Alto Charter School, I believe that there are mentors that can be available from the community and the various nonprofits and even the business sector. So I would like to see that continue. It's already out there, but for the board to be able to support it would be wonderful.
Ms. Green.
I would like to have the opportunity to have exchange of teachers from the Sequoia School District entering into the middle schools for a teacher exchange program. I believe that this concept can open more doors for the parents and the students to be better equipped for entering into the high school environment.
Mr. Ferrando.
I would agree that I think it's important to have the teachers from both the middle school and the high school exchange and talk to each other and explain what the expectations are. I think that's a great program. Mentoring would also, mentoring from students that really are just a few years past past the people they're addressing, I think would be very helpful.
Ms. Fernandez.
Well, I think a lot of very successful models have been already cited, both the teacher exchanges and the mentoring of middle school students by high school students. The other model that actually works very well at the college level, having high school students visit classes and sit in for a day of experiencing what college is like, can work very well in the high school. One of the fears that middle school students have is the unknown of this big high school experience. Visiting days would be very helpful.
Mr. Thompson.
Clearly, one of the disadvantages of not being a unified district is the fact that this is to some extent harder to control or harder to influence. And it is a deep problem. What I think I'd add to this conversation is the fact that the district does have an adult school, and the adult school has the capacity to actually get in earlier through parent education, through English language training, that hitting the problem in the middle school in some ways is late, and that we should focus as early as we can on that corrective action.
And Mr. Sarver.
The idea of mentoring has been very dear to me. That's why I started the Music Mentor program at Carmont High School, to bring high school students in to give music lessons in the elementary schools after the day. And I've been active in organizing tutoring programs as well, outreach from Carmont to all of its feeder districts. And I'm very excited about the prospect of having a charter school cluster set up in East Palo Alto, where the opportunity for that kind of outreach will be repeated there. I think that will be tremendous.
Thank you all.